The Cretaceous period was a world shaped by a biological arms race, and at the top of that food chain stood one name: Tyrannosaurus Rex. We often imagine the T-Rex as an unstoppable force, a monster that could snap its jaws and end any fight, and that is partly true. With a bite force strong enough to crush bone, it could shatter limbs in a single snap. It had forward-facing eyes with sharp depth perception, and a nose powerful enough to track prey from enormous distances. But the T-Rex did not live alone. It lived in a world filled with other monsters. Some were walking tanks, some ruled the rivers, and some were built to kill anything that came too close. Today, we're running the ultimate thought experiment. We're taking the deadliest dinosaurs of the Mesozoic and testing their defenses against the Tyrant Lizard King. Armor, weapons, biological design. One question decides everything. If you were a dinosaur in the age of giants, which defense would actually save you? To understand defense, we need to start with the baseline. Meet Edmontosaurus. This was one of the most common large herbivores of its time, and one of the most frequent targets of T-Rex. It was enormous, often weighing as much as the predator hunting it, but it lacked one critical advantage. It had no horns, no armor, no heavy weapons. Its survival strategy relied on herds and movement, and we know from fossil evidence that it often wasn't enough. T-Rex bite marks appear on Edmontosaurus bones. A single well-placed bite to the spine or neck could end the fight instantly. Edmontosaurus proves a brutal rule of the Cretaceous. Size alone is not protection. To survive the king, you need more than mass. You need a way to fight back. Now let's look at one of the most famous weapons in dinosaur history, Stegosaurus. Despite what movies show, Stegosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex never met. They were separated by nearly 80 million years. In fact, T-Rex is closer in time to modern humans than it was to Stegosaurus. But for the sake of biology, let's bridge that gap. Imagine a T-Rex dropped into the Jurassic. Stegosaurus was built around one primary weapon, the Thagomizer. 4 massive spikes at the end of its tail, each capable of inflicting lethal damage. Unlike dinosaurs built to flee, Stegosaurus was designed to pivot. It planted its front limbs and swung its tail with precision. Could that stop a T-Rex? Possibly. We found Stegosaurus tail spikes embedded in the bones of Allosaurus, the top predator of its time. The wounds appear near the legs and lower body. A direct hit to a knee joint could cripple a predator instantly. But Stegosaurus had a weakness. Its armor sat on top of its body. Its sides and belly were exposed. If a T-Rex avoided the tail and reached the flank, the fight would likely end fast. Stegosaurus had the weapon, but it lacked full protection. Evolution didn't stop there. Millions of years later, nature built a better fortress, Ankylosaurus. This dinosaur lived alongside Tyrannosaurus Rex. They shared the same world, and Ankylosaurus was built to survive it. Unlike Stegosaurus, Ankylosaurus was covered in osteoderms. Bone fused directly into the skin. Armor protected its sides, its belly, even its eyelids. It wasn't just armored, it was sealed. But the true danger was at the rear, the tail club. This wasn't a set of spikes, it was a fused mass of solid bone, swung by powerful muscles. Biomechanical studies suggest a full swing could shatter bone on impact. For a T-Rex, attacking Ankylosaurus was a gamble. One mistimed bite could mean a broken leg or crushed ribs. And unlike Stegosaurus, Ankylosaurus was low to the ground. Flipping it over meant stepping into range of the club. In many cases, the smartest move for a T-Rex may have been to walk away. The meal wasn't worth the injury. Now let's talk about a dinosaur Hollywood loves, Spinosaurus. In movies, it's shown overpowering T-Rex with ease. In reality, that scene gets almost everything wrong. Spinosaurus was longer than T-Rex, but it was a specialist. Its dense bones, paddle-shaped tail, and crocodile-like jaws show it was adapted for water. It hunted fish and aquatic prey. Its teeth were conical, built to grip slippery bodies, not crushed thick bone. On land, Spinosaurus would be at a disadvantage. Its bite lacked the bone-crushing power of T-Rex. Its sail was tall, fragile, and vulnerable. One well-placed bite from T-Rex could be fatal, but in deep water, the roles reverse. T-Rex would struggle. A Spinosaurus would dominate. Strength didn't decide that fight. Environment did. That brings us to the true rival, Triceratops. This wasn't speculation. These animals fought. We found Triceratops fossils with T-Rex bite marks, and T-Rex fossils with puncture wounds from Triceratops horns. This was the heavyweight matchup of the Cretaceous. Triceratops was the perfect counter. A massive bony frill protected its neck, the T-Rex's favorite target. And 3 horns acted as spears aimed directly at a predator's chest and throat. Triceratops didn't need speed, it needed alignment. As long as it kept its head forward, the fight was a standoff. If it turned, T-Rex won. If T-Rex charged carelessly, it risked impalement. This wasn't dominance, it was mutual danger. So which dinosaur had the best defense? Stegosaurus had the weapon, but not the coverage. Spinosaurus had the size, but not the bite. Edmontosaurus had movement, but no deterrent. In terms of pure defense, the crown belongs to Ankylosaurus. It was the only dinosaur that could make a starving Tyrannosaurus Rex hesitate. Impenetrable armor, a sledgehammer for a tail. The T-Rex was the king of dinosaurs, but even a king knows better than to charge a wall of stone. Which defense would you choose to survive the Cretaceous? The spikes, the club, or the horns? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more deadly reality from the prehistoric world, subscribe. Until next time, stay near the top of the food chain.